to go to the gym because everybody that goes there is trying to improve. Okay, so you're going to get judged no matter what you do. It's not your fault, though. It's not like you're doing something for people to judge you. People just judge people as a human nature, and that's going to continue throughout your whole life. You just can't let it affect you. Don't be scared to go to the gym because everybody that goes there is trying to improve their body. They're trying to improve something, okay? And it's the same thing that you're doing. And they're mainly going to be focused on that. So they're not going to be paying attention to see if you're doing something wrong or, how your body looks or anything like that. So go to whatever college helps you with your specific field. Like if you want to act, like go ahead and try to go to maybe an art school or something like that heavily focuses on what you want to do, because you don't want to go somewhere that doesn't provide you anything. See, that's a hard one because I never really studied. My parents always tried to tell me to study, but I never did. I always just play music. But for me to focus, I always played music in my head. I'll listen to a song during the test and that would help me do better. That's just me. I always say, I block people. So I don't really see any hate. And if I do, I'm not going to see it again because I'll just block you. You cannot let your past relationships affect your future ones, okay? Because not everybody's going to treat you bad. Not everybody's going to cheat on you. You just got to allow someone to break that barrier down. I understand having the wall up, but just bring it down a little bit. I think so. I think that's not really bad because I personally go after personality more over looks. I feel like your looks is just a plus, because looks can fade, you'll get old, and those looks won't be there. But your personality will always stay the same. So I go for that. For me, it got worse. Only because when I was bigger, nobody really talked to me. I was that person that people knew of, but y'all never really talked to me unless you wanted answers. And then when I got skinny, they treated me different. And when I experienced that and people treating me different and talking to me finally, as if I was a new person, but I never changed, it made me feel like people were really shallow, and it made me look at people in a different light, and it made me think differently. Don't even let them get to you, okay? You worked hard for your A. I understand how it is to be an A student because that's how I was. Don't even let them affect you, okay? Because one day you're going to be the boss of them. You're going to be the CEO of a company that they're going to have to rely on you for their paychecks. First of all, I'm so sorry for all of Dwayne screaming in the background right now before I answer this question, because he's probably going to be doing it the whole time because he's playing Jump Force and playing the DLC characters right now, so I apologize. But to answer your question, you could just tell them hey, I just don't vibe with them. You don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to vibe with your friends' friends. You're friends with that person. Doesn't mean that you're friends with their people. I say do both. It's your channel. You don't have to do just one thing. If you want to do a million things on your channel, you surely can. I would say try to incorporate your music into your gaming. I think that would be cool. If you start off with some music of your own and then you get into the game, and that could be fun. I think moving to a different state would be fun. I think it would be a fun experience only because you're going to be away from your comfort zone, which is home. But you get to experience all different people, all different environments and things like that. I think it'll be really good. Make sure that you have at least a year or at least 6 months worth of rent already secured, so you don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. Don't paint because they're going to make you repaint it over, or you're going to have to pay some money because you want all that money back. I just tell them that I don't have to do it. You're my friend, but I'm not going to do every single thing that you do. I have my own mind. I don't have to be peer pressured into anything. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Y'all could have that, and I'll be sitting here with my Sprite chilling. I will say this. If you want to do YouTube, you cannot treat it as a plan B. You have to treat it as the same as you would as a plan A, because a lot of time and effort goes into YouTube that people don't understand. Look, all of y'all with crutches and y'all want to tell them, but y'all are scared to, you better get some guts. And I'm being serious because y'all ask us every week, and y'all need to get some guts because somebody else is going to have those guts and ask them out, and then you're going to be mad. Just kindly walk up to them and just say, hey, I just want to let you know that I think that you are really pretty. You're really beautiful, and I would love to get to know you better. And if they laugh at you or do whatever like that, then you don't need them. Just move on if they reject you. My best advice is to find something that works for you personally, because I went through so many different workout regimens that only Zumba is the only one that worked for me, because I liked to dance and it was very close to my culture, which is Caribbean. I say the thing that people do wrong is trying to expect the same results as somebody else, because all of our bodies are different and we all react differently to different workouts. So because it worked for one fitness guru does not mean that it's going to work out for you. I say in high school, like if you don't want to work during school time, I would say try to work during the summer while you don't have class, so that you're not stressed out trying to do both things, if that does stress you out. But I would say definitely while you're in high school, so you can get that experience. You can do both, okay? You can go to school and go to college and do all of your homework and everything like that and get your classes done while doing music in your dorm. Like, you don't have to choose one or the other. You could do both and satisfy yourself and your parents. Girl, do not worry about it, okay? Because prom is like a big party, okay? It's basically like a send-off party for seniors and graduating. So treat it like that. Get your cousin, get somebody that you like to go places with, and just party. Considering that I just experienced this, again, this is not my first time, but I've experienced death quite a few times. And I just know that whoever I lost or whatever I lost, they don't want me to be sad. I'm pretty sure that they would want me to continue life living the best way I can, considering that it could end at any time, and I can't waste time wallowing and being depressed because someone is gone, because I know that they're always looking down on me. So that's how I deal with it. Depends on what you want to do, because like for what I do for gaming, I would say all you really need is the console that you're playing on and a basic laptop, because you could really record from there. But if you're doing like vlogging and everything, just get like a Sony camera. Obey the cones, obey the traffic light, obey the stop sign, and use your turning signal, because you will probably run into the right one day if you don't do any of those things and get cussed out by me. I don't know that one really, because honestly, I feel like it depends on the person, because there can be people that really need people in their lives to like really set them straight and keep them on the right path, versus people like me. I'm okay being by myself. So I don't know. You gotta try to block out those negative thoughts that'll continuously come in your head. You need to block them out and be like, this is not true. This is not gonna happen, because the more you think about bad stuff happening, the more it probably will happen. You gotta be positive. And two, you just gotta love yourself, you just gotta appreciate yourself for who you are. Realize what makes you you and love that. Embrace it, because self-esteem is self-esteem. Nobody else can help you with your self-esteem. That would never happen. Stop it. I think it's good to tell them. I mean, like if you're like a true honest friend, you would tell them the good and the bad. Like, you need to work on this, or you're doing good in this area. Like, you need to tell them both, not just one-sided. If they're doing something that's toxic or bad, you need to let them know, and they need to fix it. There are amazing strides in the internet to where they have websites specifically for what you're asking for, like on World Star Hip Hop and XXX rated internet sites that you could go ahead and look that up all day. Not for me. If you're just starting YouTube, please do not focus on the view count, okay? Don't focus on your sub count. Don't focus on your view count, because the more that you stay obsessed with those numbers, you're going to lose your mind and feel like you're not getting anything accomplished. Keep going, stay consistent on your channel, keep uploading, act like those numbers don't even exist, and just keep uploading and keep doing what you like to do, because eventually it's all going to be like a snowball effect, and it will come. Your success will come. Just stay positive. Of course. Don't you see me and Dwayne? Of course I do. I'm living it right now, but it took me a while to get there, okay? I had to go through some frogs and some bad relationships. Ooh, my light went out. See, even it knew what I was talking about. Being born. If it was me, I would make jokes about it, only because humor lightens up the situation. Two, I don't want anybody to feel bad for me, Like, I don't want people to treat me differently just because, I have more fingers. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, that wasn't your boyfriend. That was somebody that was talking to someone while you were in a relationship with them. They were a bitch. And you can get over him really quickly by finding somebody else that will treat you right, okay? You will find them, don't worry. You won't have to run into him anymore. Ignore them, because it is your life and it is your love life, okay? You decide when you are ready to be with somebody. You decide if you have found that somebody. I don't know why my hair just flipped like that, but See, this is an interesting topic, because I didn't work a 9 to 5. I worked a 9 to 8. That's almost 12 hours. Okay. I worked a 9 to 8 every day in an inside bank inside of Giant, almost every single day for 11 days. And once I got off of work, that's when Dwayne would pick me up because I didn't have a car. So he would pick me up in his car. We'd go to my parents' house and then record videos as soon as we got home. And I probably would be sitting there editing for a while and uploading for a long time. And my parents had very bad internet, so it took me like a good 4 or 5 hours to upload videos. So I really only got 2 hours of sleep while I was working and going to work on YouTube. But I did that because I really liked what I was doing and I wanted to put my all into it. And that brings me back to earlier when I said you have to treat YouTube as you treat your regular job. So that's exactly what I was doing. I basically had 2 jobs. I was doing bank work and YouTube. And looking back at it, yes, it sounds bad that I wasn't really getting that much sleep, but I was happy because I was feeling like I was accomplishing something that I want to accomplish. Because if I worked hard on YouTube as much as I do as at work, then I don't have to work here anymore. You know what? I understand because me and Dwayne both have a friend that has autism and we treat him like everybody else. Like we treat him as if the autism doesn't even exist. So you might have to try to find people that are close to you that don't mind. Always go after your dream, okay? You go have a job to support you so that you can live, but always go after your dream so that you're truly living. Like, because if you don't and you just go for a job that you don't even care about, you're just going to a job to basically keep you breathing. So you can't put down yourself before anybody even gets to see what you can do. Because if you do that, then nobody's going to know how great you are. Because you're not even seeing how great you are yourself. So you need to say, like, I got this. I'm good. I'm going to get this acting job and y'all are going to be amazed. I would say put sticky notes on everything that is a distraction for you. Like say like a TV screen or like your phone or whatever like that. And say, I am not being productive right now. Write that on that sticky note and that will remind you to get your ass up. If they already know that you like them, you already have like half the battle done. All you got to do is just walk up to them and be like, hey, give me them numbers though. Like, let me get them digits. Okay, don't do that. That was a little cringy, but ask them nicely. Cut grass. Cut your neighbor's grass all across the neighborhood. You'll get an easy 200 that day. For those that want to know what my hairstyle is, it is called Passion Twist. I usually use 1B hair color, but this time I use like ombre hair. I like going for the darker tones on the ends because I don't really like the blonde and the black. It's not for me. But also, fun fact about these, every time I put these little things in there, it's not for fashion. I actually have pieces of my own hair that is sticking out of it, and I want to keep it contained, so I use the beads. I think ghosting someone is very immature, because I know when I block someone, I usually tell them that I'm going to block you, and then I block you. But that's me being respectful, telling you that I'm cutting you off, versus just not telling anyone. Stop caring about other people's opinions. Everybody's gonna have one. You're gonna run into people that may not like you, and that's fine. You do not have to be liked by everyone. Everybody doesn't have to have a positive opinion about you. You do though.